Hi, Pisces. How are we doing? I hope you're all well. It is late here where I am, so I can't speak super loud, so I hope you guys can hear me. The mic sound okay. Pisces, this reading is overdue to say the least, but better late than never, I suppose. Yeah. It is the Halloween spread that I do every year for the channel. But we're going to do like a fall wrap-up dealio, too. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Of course, cross-watchers are always welcome. Here you are, Pisces, finally. I always see the Page of Cups specifically as Pisces, too. Cross-watchers are always welcome, of course. But over the years, I feel like the Halloween reading is just super personal. So it's usually directed at basically who I'm speaking to at the time. If it resonates, that's awesome. Let me know in the comments down below or right now. If it doesn't fit, Pisces, don't try to make it. You'll know from talking to you if this is part of your story, okay? If it does resonate, that's awesome. If it doesn't, I've just said that spiel. If it doesn't, however, you can always check your moon and ascendant, and I recommend your Venus signs. And if that doesn't resonate, you can check out any other amazing reader we have here on YouTube. So after that whole spiel is done, Pisces, the Halloween spread is a 3-card spread. It is the ghosts from your past that are still haunting you, goblins in your present that are still pissing you off, and the pumpkins to harvest for a brighter future. So when I was shuffling before, and I just saw it again, I was getting a lot of like the same energy, but it was like 2 or 3 distinct groups of Pisceans, or maybe all of you are dealing with the same things. A lot of you are dealing with the fire sign, I feel like, or fixed signs. Fire sign being Aries, Leo, Sag. Fixed signs being Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, or Leo. The World and the Wheel of Fortune just kept coming up, and a lot of the King and Knight of Wands was coming up in pre-shuffle, and actually Temperance on the bottom of the deck. So some of you guys could be definitely dealing with fire signs, Leo specifically, or Sagittarius, and fixed signs are coming up usually too. Another thing was the Hermit and the Queen of Swords was falling out together a couple times, and that to me was saying like, it was the Queen of Swords with the Hermit to figure out the fucking, and that keeps coming too. So basically you guys are cutting a lot of people out right now, so you can emotionally go within and figure out what you need to figure out. I feel like a lot of what you're feeling is perceptual, though, because the 8 of Swords was coming out a lot as well. You feel like you're trapped, Pisces, but you're not, or you felt like you were trapped, and it wasn't as constricting as it seemed. These are interesting ghosts and goblins so far. All right, what are the pumpkins to harvest for? There's some air. We'll clarify him. Pumpkins to harvest for the brighter future for my beautiful Pisces. Definitely this round could be connecting with another Piscean, a Cancer, an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You know, a good pumpkin for my Pisces. What do we got down there? Definitely a lot of air here. Okay. Bottom of the deck energy, Pisces, is the Empress. So it could be definitely vibing with the Libra. As I said, there's a lot of air here. You could just be making, you guys could just be trying to make a decision right now between, a very stable home life. See the Queen and the King of Pentacles right there? But in between them is the 2 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. That's you guys getting stuck in your head about a home issue, some of you. Okay? That just may be for one person, but the bottom of the deck energy being the Empress, this is like, it is the wife or the mother of the tarot, so that could be representative of you guys dealing with some issues with that right now, but I don't feel like that's what this group right here is dealing with. She's about abundance. She really is about being resourceful and making something out of nothing. So you won't have to really be afraid for your financials when she shows up. Something, though, here is not being so forthright and not coming to light so easily for you. And I think you have to go at it from a logical standpoint, Pisces, instead of an emotional standpoint like we do. I say we because I am a Scorpio sun. Scorpio sun, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, third house ruler. So I know about the water energy here, but there's a lot of heady energy here. The ghost from your past that are still haunting you is the Ace of Swords. I feel like this Ace of Swords for you, if you don't know, which you may not, because I'll get to that, if you don't know whatever's coming to mind for you right now, if you're still in limbo about that, that's why it's haunting you, is because you are not given this honesty. But even though this is in the reverse, I still feel like it's kind of got that energy to it, like someone is not being honest, or you have been at the heels of someone who has been too honest and they were a little cutthroat with the information that they were imparting on you. The goblins in your present that are pissing you off, and this is why I feel like a lot of you may not be in the know still, is the High Priestess. Pisces, I always see this as kind of your card, one of your cards. And, Cancer as well, sometimes Virgo. Don't ask me why, I've always equated her with Virgo as well. This card is about secret knowledge. It is about mentorship. But in this moment for you, Pisces, I feel like this is you needing to seek the answers that you are looking for in your dreams and trusting your instincts. That being said, I know I was just talking about the going at things from a more logical standpoint than an emotional standpoint, like we water signs tend to do. But you're really like trying to figure out where you stand in a situation, Pisces, with somebody. And it's not coming as easily as it usually does. I know how you feel. So pay attention to your dreams, okay, right now, and pay attention to the words I want to say that people are using around you specifically and their body language. You can tell a lot by what people don't say. You know what I mean? I might clarify those guys anyway. But 2 of pumpkins came out, and they happen to be very similar. We have the Knight and the King of Swords here. So definitely a lot of Libra energy here. A lot of air energy, Gemini and Aquarius as well. This is why I'm saying that I think to harvest pumpkins for a brighter future for you, Pisces, is that you need to really go at this problem with a logic over emotion standpoint. That's why these guys, well, more specifically, let's address the king first. He's the one who fell out first. People call on this dude because he is very steady in times of conflict. He is very steadfast. He's good in emergencies because he can be level-headed. Does not mean that a water sign can't be. Like I said, I'm a water dominant person. And I definitely have been through my fair share of, shit shows and emergencies, and you got to think on your feet kind of shit. But this, I feel like even though it could be someone in your orbit, I feel like this is spirit telling you to exemplify this energy, Pisces. And then this could be the air sign that's rushing in, is the Knight. This is someone that comes in very quickly. He's one of the faster moving knights. And what do knights bring? Knights bring action, okay? They bring some sort of, happening in your life. The Knight of Swords means very well, but he usually brings in some stress energy with him, some stressful energy sometimes. This could be people gossiping about you, Pisces, or trying to involve you in gossip. And maybe that's why he's here with his older counterpart, the King of Swords because he's a more mature version of, the knight. And he has no time for bullshit. He has no time for gossip. He has no time for any of that shit. And right now, you guys are really trying to get to the fucking bottom of something. I don't really know if it's like a home issue or a job issue. Or money. Like someone's not being truthful about their spending or something. Why is this Ace of Swords here as ghosts that are still haunting my Pisces from the past, please? I'll clarify that and the High Priestess. Why is this Ace of Swords still haunting Pisces from the past? Okay. Yeah. So Page of Pentacles, something that you guys, some of you could definitely be in a job situation or partnership that isn't being fair. You guys aren't seeing eye to eye, or you're very they're trying to keep you in the dark, but you are coming with the Ace of Swords, like, and this was in the past, remember, being like, we need to talk now. We need to fucking figure this out now. Because somebody put all they had in this situation. And that's why you need to go at it from a logical, not an emotional standpoint, Pisces, because when emotion gets tied in, we water signs know all too well what can happen. Emotion, I'm governed by emotion, and you know what? I'm proud of it. Why is this goblin in the present pissing off my Pisces? Why is it the High Priestess? I feel like it's because some of you guys may feel like I have felt in the past, several months. Woo, Pisces on the bottom deck, Hangman. Maybe some of you guys feel disconnected with your intuition, and that's a very strange feeling when you are used to being connected with that. You're used to being very in tune with your intuition, and maybe that's why you need this clarity, because maybe you saw somebody for who they weren't, and that's another thing that I've done as well. Oh, shit. All right, so this Queen of Pentacles keeps coming up too, so somebody is trying to act in a financially responsible manner. So goblins that are pissing you off, High Priestess, why are we clarifying them? Well, because somebody could be a Capricorn. You don't know how, either some of you don't know how you let the wool get pulled over your eyes, and now you're in the really kind of a shitty situation, a controlling, oppressive environment, a demanding environment, one that you are asked way too much of, but you didn't see it coming, or you have a situation at work that you can't talk to anyone about, and it's really weighing on you. Yeah. Because you're new. Okay. You could have a very demanding boss, very oppressive boss. I know there's not a lot of Pentacle energy here, but Pisces, but I don't feel like this really involves your home life specifically, or your love life. Which, weird, right? Usually us water signs are always talking about love. Trust your gut, though, right now, Pisces. Don't second guess yourself. It's been a long year. It's been a long couple of years, a few years. And we've all been through the spiritual, physical, mental, emotional gauntlet. I feel like, myself included, definitely. And it's time for you guys to stand up and act with not only logic, over emotion, but act with confidence, Pisces. I know that can be kind of hard for you guys sometimes too, because you're very sweet natured, and it's hard to act cocky, because the King of Swords, honestly, like, he tends to be one of the cockier kings, I would say, out of, probably the King of Wands possibly being the most. But now It's funny too, because when I was, yeah, this is definitely a money situation. Six of Pentacles. This is either a give and take relationship or a generous benefactor that's coming to you, Pisces, or you being a generous benefactor to someone else. Money, money, money. Money, 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 Pisces, for you at the end of the year. Yeah, you need to manifest these changes. Anyway, I was saying before, it's funny because I was thinking about using this brand new deck I have. I haven't used it at all yet. Ooh, you're the first ones. I'm not very familiar with it. It is a beautiful, gorgeous deck. It is a Sacred Forest Oracle. But when I was shuffling before, there wasn't a card representing abundance. And then I cut the deck when I was talking with you guys, and it was, it said generosity, and that's what the Queen of Pentacles is very much about. So I was thinking about maybe starting doing unboxings once in a while when I get new decks. Because I have lots of third row down decks back there. But I've used most of it. See, this is the one that came up, generosity. Maple Spirit. $23 Maple Spirit. Why do I feel like this is false generosity or false something or other? We're going to pull one card from here, and then we'll pull two from either the Crystal Angels deck for you guys or something else. All right. Well, one. Okay. Well, excuse me. More than one want to come out. All right. We have here, boom. Stag Spirit Leadership. That's very interesting. Indicative to me of work energy. He is no fucking joke, huh? Sorry. It's 3 in the morning. I dropped some F-bombs, I guess. Leadership. Maybe you're watching a leader be a not very good leader, and you're weighing whether or not you need to say something, Pisces. What else fell down here, though? I know I said I was going to pull one, but 3 jumped out. We have Reflecting Pool Stillness. So, again, this is that Hermit and Queen of Swords energy I was picking up, like pre-shuffle, pre-turning on the camera. You know, reflection. You guys are really deep in thought about this situation. Like, should I, shouldn't I? You know, and we have Spirit Guardian of Autumn, letting go. Interesting. $35, $33, $39. Bottom of the deck is Rainbow Waterfall Miracles, 31. A lot of 3s, a lot of 9s were coming up for you guys last night too. So I felt whatever it was, you guys were already passing through or passed through. Stag Spirit. Let's check this guy out. Leadership. In many traditions, the elusive and mysterious white stag is considered a king of the forest. You know how many kings came out while I was shuffling for you guys? Thank you for that. You know how many kings came out? Every king except for your king, our king. The King of Wands jumped out a few times. The King of Swords showed up. The King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck that I keep tying to the Queen that keeps showing her face throughout your reading. So it's funny that they said that he's often referred to as the King of the Forest. With his noble antlers and proud stance, he carries a commanding energy. This card is calling you to claim a leadership of your life. Now it is time to step out of the shadows and become a beacon for others. Don't allow anyone or anything to dim your light, Pisces. Right on. You may be asked to take on a position of authority. Maybe that's what the confusion's about or the hesitancy is about. If you don't want to take it, don't, Ace of Swords, be honest. If you don't feel that this is a position for you, or if it's not enough money, the hours are too long, it's going to be too demanding, with that Devil and Ten of Wands energy, just be honest, Pisces, because you don't want to get into something that you can't get out of as easily later, You may be, even if you are Even if you have been in the background in the past, this is your time to step up and shine. Remember that a leader isn't necessarily defined by age, status, or income. A true leader is someone who is commanding, passionate, and motivating. They have a vision and are able to make decisions with clarity and strength. The greatest leaders are those who know how to serve um, and act as stepping stones for others to reach their dreams. You empower others simply by being who you are, and who you are is enough, Pisces. Are you willing to step into the light and be a leader for others? The spirit of the stag says you inspire others to a greater heights. Step into leadership in your life. You are a beacon for others. Shine in your life. Be gentle with yourself and others. However, do not play small. Take action. This is your time to step up. That's what I was kind of worried about for some reason for you. Oh, 33. Dear reflecting pool. This girl looks hesitant. Even though stillness is supposed to be very calming, I don't feel very calm with this for some reason. I feel like there's a edge here. There's a nervousness, almost like a fool energy, like she's looking off the edge, even though she's looking into a pool, and she's being reflected back as a swan to herself. Interesting. In stillness, your power emerges. Tap into the inner sacred witness to discover the dwelling place of your soul. In the profound peace and silence, you can discover the truth of your being. Maybe that's just what it's all about, Pisces, is just getting to know who you are and being able to effectively communicate that to people, because that is hard also. Just as hard as being a manager or a leader of somewhere, commanding your truth and owning it and telling people, this is how I feel. I hear how you feel, but hear how I feel. This is who I am. If you are in pain, go into the stillness until you can find the source. Resist the temptation to indulge in the feelings of overwhelm, urgency, and emergency. That's that 10 of Wands that's currently pissing you off. There is a higher truth. Seek it out. Your soul loves what is real and honest. In the quietude, I've never seen that word, quietude, the truth emerges. Move past the bustle and chatter of life into the sweet stillness. Allow chaos of the outer world to roll off your back. Interesting, hold on. And the way water rolls off the back of a duck. Surrender to it. Seek solitude to hear the voice of spirit, and serenity will follow. So there's a couple different groups here for sure. Some of you are going within and seeking out personal things about yourself right now, Pisces, that you before have seen and haven't wanted to admit or didn't see because you didn't think that was you. You didn't believe that you could be like that. And there's another group of Pisces here that needs this truth, this honesty, needing to step up. And that's the work orientated vibe, Pisceans, that I'm picking up on. So just in these two cards, I feel like validated the two messages I was feeling from the main reading. Spirit Guardian of Autumn, letting go. That should be pretty self-explanatory. Oh, it's right after. Nope, two after reflecting pool. Boom, boom. Surrender. All is well. All is well, Pisces. You don't have to do it alone. The Creator is at your side. Letting go can heal the need to be in control, the stress of unfulfilled expectations, and the anguish of needing to decide how things should be, and the tension of wanting others to act in a particular way. That's that Capricorn devil energy with the 10 of Wands falling out. That's burdensome, holding on to outmoded ideals and tension between people with conflicting ideals. Like, that's what I'm feeling right now. Sorry. I'm a little all over the place today. These things lead to unhappiness. Letting go opens the space for relaxation, healing, and success. Of course, there are times to hold on to your life as if your life depended on it. But now is the time to surrender. So they're telling you to step up, but they're also telling you to surrender. So that's making me feel like there are two very different groups of Pisceans here. Relinquish control and let spirit take over. You don't need to do everything yourself. That's that 10 of Wands in the present pissing you off. Release whatever in your life doesn't serve you. Clutter clear your life. Simply open your heart, let go, and allow spirit to help and support you. I want to know more about the work in Pisces, though, the one that needs the to step up and be the leader. You know, like, what advice do we have for you guys? Because the ones that were kind of in the questioning vibe, you know, like needing to know the truth, that very much could just be within yourself, Pisces. But these other ones that are in this oppressive environment and needing to step up and be a leader and show other people how to act and how to be a beacon of positivity. I don't think these cards are... This is a different deck, by the way, but I don't think this... I'm going to find my answer for you here. Maybe not. Maybe, actually. Fucking weird. Malachite and amethyst. Prosperity and revealing your true self. As you allow others to know the real you, you'll feel loved for who you truly are. So that's for my one group of Pisceans who are reflecting within. The Hermit energy I was speaking of before, that didn't necessarily pop out, but that was very much a energy from the pre-shuffle. And Malachite prosperity. There is a positive shift in the flow of your divine support. Malachite. Malachite is a very useful stone. It's very strong, though, and it will exemplify and amplify any energy, whether it is negative or positive. I could not work with Malachite for a long time, to be honest with you guys. There's a divine shift in the flow of divine support. That's you guys stepping up. Those Pisces that I'm talking to, that you'll know who you are, which group you are, if this message resonates with you guys. And these are like the same colored like schemes. And these are the same color schemes. But Pisces, you're beautiful people. And I hope you haven't been hiding who you are for a long time and, you know, cautiously just poking your head out once in a while. Pisceans are truly beautiful souls. You guys just want the best. No conflict. You know, I know that feeling. And maybe all that fire energy is coming through to tell you to step up, because it's time that you show people that you can earn this prosperity. You can be a leader. You guys can run the show. Pisces, you don't have to stand in the background, you know. That's from the past. I feel like some of you guys already know this, the ones that I'm talking to, and that resonates with. For sure. Well, if this is your first time watching Locks for Love, hi, I'm Nikki. Thank you for stopping by. And if this is your 100th, whatever, 600th video, I appreciate each and every one of you. Same. I appreciate your patience, your love, as always. I want to start jumping on the end of the year reads I usually do, which usually go into January. The letting go spread, because around this time of year, from September on, it's always kind of tradition-based readings, just because that's when I started, was September 25th. So we start with the Halloween spread and usually go into an intuitive one in between there, and then the letting go spread, which is What does Pisces need to let go of, and what will their positive energy be once they are allowed to let that go? And we always clarify with oracle cards, which eerily enough usually always go with the reading, vibe with the reading. It's pretty crazy. Pisces, it's always a pleasure to have you. I hope. Ooh, Secret Spring. This is pretty. I just had to show you. Secret Hybresis. Spring. Anyway, Pisces, it's always lovely to have you. I hope you all have a happy holiday season. Be safe. No drunk driving. Get a resonated driver, if anything. And as always, Pisces, I thank you. Namaste. Happy holidays. Be safe. Thank you.